How's it going? Welcome back to the More Haber channel. Today we're going through the FIFA 23 official heroes ratings and stats. Now this is all confirmed. Essentially what happened is today EA or Microsoft messed up on Xbox and allowed people to load up to FIFA 23 a month earlier. Don't know how that even happened, but they somehow managed to do that. And because of that, people have managed to get onto FIFA 23 and find a bunch of ratings on Ultimate Team. Now we have all of the new heroes as well as the current heroes, which I'm very excited to go through and have a look at. Now a bunch of people have posted these. These stats will be official. I don't think EA will change heroes now a month before the game. These have probably been locked in now for the last couple of months. But yeah, so we're going to go from worst to best rating wise and have a look at some of these. I'm really excited, man. Like, I think this is going to be a really cool year for heroes. Now, the first three are the usual suspects in Ricken, Dempsey, and Cahill. But we also have a new one, Arwarian. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but he actually looks really good. 94 pace, 86 dribbling, 82 shooting. He gets a perfect link to Al Jabber as well, which is pretty cool. I don't think there's that many, sadly, players that people are interested in on FIFA. But, you know, if there ever is a cool SBC, for example, you've got two heroes now that link to them really well. And they're also perfect linked to each other. Now, he looks like a decent card for the start of the game. These are, of course, the base ratings. So we've already seen ratings for heroes, but they were the World Cup versions. So the ones with really cool dynamic images are the World Cup version of the heroes, and they are upgraded versions of those heroes as well. So these are going to be from the start of the game in FIFA 23. We also have the boy Peter Crouch. They've done him a bit dirty. I mean, to be fair, I think that's actually quite fair actually with his rating. I think it's harsh to give him much more than that. 74 pace, 78 dribbling, 87 shooting, 80 physical, 75 passing. I feel like he'd still be really good. Obviously, he's what, 6'6", 6'7". He'll be decent in the box. Al Jabber remains unchanged. Govu, 86 rated French striker from the Ligue 1, 89 pace, 88 dribbling, 89 shooting, 80 passing, and 70 physical. He is going to be probably incredibly OP, very used at the start of the game. Perfect links to Mbappe, for example. I know that we don't actually necessarily get links anymore, but with a new chemistry system, like they do get a strong like point or something like that. So you've got Govu, who is French in the Ligue 1. He'll be used, I imagine, so much. He looks like a really, really good card as well. We've got my boy Ollie, Capdevia at left back. Pretty uninspiring left back, you know, not great pace. Defending's decent, dribbling's meh, shooting's meh. He'll probably be one of those that's used to get full chemistry on a team, I imagine, if you're using a lot of La Liga players or Spanish players. And then we've got Dirk Cout, 86 rated cam card. I feel like this is going to be good for getting chemistry to some Eredivisie players. If people are going to be using, like, if we get a really cool, I don't know, Teze or something like that, like a random centre-back or right-back or something, as we have in previous FIFAs, he'll be a really good one for chemistry. Now, moving on to the next set of players. Interesting ones in there. So we've got Roy Keane, Dudek, Lundberg. We've got Smolarek, a Polish striker, 91 pace, 90 dribbling, 85 shooting. He looks insane, to be fair. He'll be very good at the start of the game, I think. Very, very good. Then we have Park Ji-sung, who's a left mid. I thought he'd be a right mid, to be fair. I imagine he'll have secondary positions, but 81 physical is looking a bit low. He needs to have 105 stamina, in my opinion. I think he looks decent, though, for the start of the game. Definitely a really, really good starter player. For the first couple of months of the game, should be usable. Looks like he's got a nice card. Then we've got Landon Donovan. Sadly, in the MLS, will be difficult to link or get chemistry on. But the card actually looks really good. 89 pace, 85 dribbling, 86 shooting. He actually looks solid. He'd just be a difficult one, I feel like, to get links to. He'll be one that I think a lot of people will pack in their, like, free pack. But unfortunately, like, won't be able to link to him, so he might come off the bench for a lot of people. Then we've got Mustafi, unchanged. Brolin, 87 rated, Swedish from the Serie A, 87 pace, 90 dribbling, 88 shooting. Looks absolutely fantastic. He looks like he'll be used by a lot of people. Looks like a quality striker. I like the look of this card a lot. I feel like he'll be used by a lot of people rocking those Italian teams. We got Campos, and we got Marquez. Speaking of Serie A, what a card, man. He was so good in previous FIFAs. I loved his Juve card, for example. I think it was FIFA 13. He had a really, really OP card at centre mid. I used to use him all the time. He looks like he'll have a fantastic card yet again. All 80 pluses on his very, very base card. And you got to remember as well, a lot of these cards will get Shapeshifter, Hero, Captain, all that sort of stuff. So we'll get a bunch of cards with these cards in the future of the game. Yeah, Marquisio looks unbelievable, though. Looks like a really, really good starter centre mid for the first few months of FIFA. Very rarely do you get all 80 pluses with the starter cards, and they're always quite expensive. The next page, we have got the boy Yaya Toure in there, who I think has been done dirty. I thought he'd have higher stats. I thought he'd have 80 plus in every stat. I thought he'd have higher dribbling. I thought he'd have higher shooting. I thought he'd have higher passing. But fair enough to EA, I guess. I can't really say much about that, can I? Like, they make the ratings at the end of the day. Then we got Kewell, who's a left wing from the Prem, Australian or New Zealand. That's quite awkward if it's okay. I don't one of them. Again, looks like a great, winger for the start of the game. Looks like he'd be really, really good in Prem teams. Nakata looks really good as a Prem cam as well. Then you got Joe Cole, Cordoba, Ricardo Carvalho from the Liga Portugal, the Liga NOS. He looks all right. I assume his Premier League card, when he eventually gets one, will be really decent as well. And then you got Di Natale, who is unchanged. Mascherano, 88 rated from the La Liga. Looks like a decent centre-back as well. He looks solid. I think he'll be decent. I'm just wondering as well, like, I wonder if some of these dynamic images have changed. Like, has Di Natale's always been like that? I wonder. I'm going to go to Footbin right now and have a look at Di Natale's normal card this year. Oh yeah, it was like that. I don't know why, it just looked different for some reason. Then we got Marquez for the Liga as well, another centre-back. 70 plus pace is not bad at the start of the game. It's decent. It's usable in my opinion. At the very start of the game, for the first couple of months, that is usable. And then we're on to the last page. We have a Okocha, Cam from the Prem. Nice card. 87 pace, 93 dribbling, 83 shooting, 83 passing. Solid. We got Forlan from La Liga. 86 pace, 85 dribbling, 90 shooting. That'll be another solid card as well. Then we got Molito, obviously. We got Lucio from the Bundesliga. I thought he'd be Serie A. From the Bundesliga, great looking card as well. 82 pace, 91 defending, 89 physical. Really well-rounded centre-back looking card there. Then we've got a striker, Voller. Again, another well-rounded striker. Some of these new cards are looking really, really good. Like, really good. Then we've got Abdi Pele, Fernando Morientes, Ginola. And we have a new player joining Ginola and Cola and Morientes and Abdi Pele as the highest. Well, I guess obviously Lucio and Voller there as well. In Papin, or Papin? Doesn't look amazing, I can't lie. 83 pace looks quite low, 83 dribbling. I imagine it would be probably quite physical, but he might get a nice upgrade on his card. And he's also in the league. And so they are the official FIFA 23 Heroes ratings. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below and what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.